Hari Om. So, in our previous session, we have seen that how action has to be performed and to be balanced in success and failure, to be established in yoga, and to abandon the attachments. This is what we have seen. Now, Lord Krishna continues in the same fashion and he speaks how it can be done. Now we get it out, okay, how to work without any motivation, that is about how to work without. So then here he speaks. It goes like this, 330. Mai sarvani karmani samyasyadhyatma chetasa निराशी निर्ममो भूत्वा युद्धस्व विगतज्वरः. So here he wonderfully says, see, here three things to be noted very clearly. One, becoming free from desires. He says, by becoming free from desires, devoid of the idea of mine. You see here, that mine is a tinge of egoism. He says, devoid of the idea of mine and devoid of the fever of the soul. We have to understand, fever of the soul he is mentioning. Engage in battle in the sense in the world where we interact, by dedicating all actions to me with mind spiritually engaged. Wonderfully he says. Now the important word that are coined here is Vigata Jvaraha, the last word. Here he says means Vigata Jvaraha, what does it mean? He says without passion. All of us, we are filled with passion to do something, to prove something. Even recruiters, they say, we need employees with passion and dedication, to do with passion. But here he says, Vigatajvaraha, without passion. So without passion what? Yudhyasva, fight, work, go ahead, pounds, whatever it is. These are all punch words. So we are supposed to interact with the world without passion. And not only that, he says, nirmamaha, mamaha, mine. Nirmamaha means without that mineness. That is free from egoism. Wonderful, isn't it? So here he says, Nirashihi means without personal interest. Without personal interest, we are supposed to fight or work. Sanyansa, renouncing. So what makes him say like this? In the sense, he knows that most of us, 99% of the people in this world, including the speaker, without that exception, the minds are filled with worldly knowledge, and this troubles the mind. And with this troublesome mind, we will not be in a position to pursue spiritual practices and gain Paramatma Tattva, or the light of self-realization. It is very simple. It is like a lake, if the lake is neat, in the sense if the water is clear and if there is no breeze, then we can see the reflection and we can see the bed of the lake. Just imagine there is mild breeze, or you throw a small pebble into the lake, into the water. It forms ripples, and those ripples will not reflect clearly. It can be either our face or the bed. It gets distorted. Similarly, the mind which is disturbed with the worldly knowledge will not show light. And he says it is not a spiritual mind, and a non spiritual mind cannot cultivate spiritualism. It cannot illumine the knowledge. So one has to be devoted to the Lord, where this devotion makes the water still, the mind still, without egoism, which reflects. Next, we can see that without passion, he says, fight free from passion. And all of us, we have that fever, as he has mentioned. Jwaraha means fever. Vigata jwaraha, without passion. Here we can take it as fever also, without fever. We are affected by two types of fevers. One is a physical fever, where we have a body temperature and physical illness, which can be controlled with some external medicines by meeting a physician. He gives some syrups, tablets. Go to a homeopath or Ayurvedism or whatever system of medicine you have faith in. Take those pills as prescribed by the doctor. You are cured. Similarly, when it comes to the fever of the mind, shouldn't we follow the prescribed medicines from the Shastras to get rid of the fever of the mind, the impurities of the mind, the hatredness, lust, greed, jealousy, enmity? Correct? As it says, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Mascharya, Shetvikara Astikila. Shouldn't we get rid of these diseases by taking proper medicines? As prescribed by the Shastras, as prescribed by the doctor you take. Just imagine that we are down with corona and we take what is prescribed by the doctor. We don't take our own medicines. Correct? So here, what does the scriptures say to get rid of this mental illness? Is a 4-point program. First one says, the mind should get diverted towards the God from the world outside. Pill 1. Pill 1 is be devoted to God. Pill 2, medicine 2, to surrender all the fruits of work to God. To surrender everything to God is what is required. Third one, to give up all foolish desires. First one is to be devoted to God, to send the mind towards God. Third one is to send the mind away from desires, away from wants of me and mine. And fourth one is not to have a strong feeling of egoism of me and mine, I and mine. That feeling should not be there, it should be ours. When the feeling goes as ours, all are our people, all are trying to do good, then there will not be any hatred. This is a 4-point program which helps us to be there. Now to sum up this, very clearly Lord Krishna says, renounce all actions in me With the mind fixed in self, free from hope and egoism, fight without mental agitation. Very clear. Work, no compromise. You have to work. And when you are working, don't have personal interests or gains. Don't have egoism that I am working so hard, I am not recognized, I am not seen. Mine is a self, mine is a unrecognized job. No, without those feelings, surrender all to Him and be devoted to Him in all your works. Whenever you are doing, whatever you are doing, keep thinking of the Lord. With this, we attain purity. Saying this, we conclude today's class. Thanks for being with me. See you tomorrow. Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru.